Hey guys, it's Myleek of curlBOX, and I am here in Atlanta at Like the River Salon, and we are going to take curly hair straight today with salon owner Najah. This is natural hair.
Natural hair.
And we blew this dry, we flat ironed it. And so I just have a couple questions. Is like, when it comes to blow drying, are there any particular nozzles or attachments or temperatures that we need to be aware of?
Well, I do like a nice nozzle just to direct that heat straight on the hair.
Okay.
Never really dry it just with the blow dryer without a nozzle. You need to direct the heat because the hair, you need to have more control, especially at home when you're blow drying.
So that means like if you have the regular attachment, you need to put something on it to direct it. What do you think about those combs on the...
I'm not a big fan of the combs. That pulling and tension, the less tension that you put on that hair with natural hair, I think the less breakage you're gonna have. So I definitely recommend like
blow drying it with a brush like this,
paddle brush, or the other brush over there,
or this
to
blow dry it with.
It's gonna give you more tension.
Some more, so you need the tension to do it. This over the comb when you're blow drying.
Over the comb, absolutely.
Okay, and then you section the hair for flat iron, and we're finishing up this style right now, but how do we get these nice beach sort of like waves going on?
Well, I'm doing about a 1/4 inch sections.
1/4 inch sections.
Yes, and I'm actually not straightening her hair. I blow dry it like pretty straight.
Okay.
So I'm not really going in and doing more straightening. I think it's too much heat, especially with color. She does have color treated hair.
Okay.
So in a lot of natural girls, they like to leave that curl pattern in there as well.
We want that pattern.
So you have to be careful on the temperature gauge, enough heat, so it's just kind of a one swipe, and then I'll go and curl it. So it's not, I'm not like straightening it first. And then going back to curl it.
You're curling it along the way because it was already straight with the blow dry.
Absolutely. So that's enough heat. You want to watch your heat damage, and so then I'll curl that last bit just with the heat, with the curling iron.
And what temperature is this?
This is at 400. It goes to 450. I always, and especially at home, I'm gonna say, depending on the texture, between 3 and 350.
Right.
Just because
you are professional. That's what I want to stress, is that you are a professional, so you can tell the difference of like when the temperature is going. But if you are, this is professional advice for the girl at home.
Never, just because it goes to 450, don't take it to
Don't turn it all the way up.
Because most times, you know, we just hold it in there, and it's just like frying and frying and frying, and then there's the curl in the
okay.
Yes. You know.
Are we using heat protectant? Do you?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Really, in your shampoo conditioner, with natural hair, it needs moisture.
Right.
So you're going to get all of that through your shampoos and conditioners. Those are like key to the natural hair and the flat ironing and the end result.
Okay.
So I don't do a lot of oil in the hair. I don't do, especially with natural hair, you just try to leave it as dry as possible.
Okay.
But you're getting all that moisture, everything you need through your shampoo and conditioning.
Okay.
So then we put an element on there for smooth infusion is actually what we use.
Okay. And that's an Aveda product?
It is an Aveda product. It's
gonna show that.
It's going to help with frizzing. It's going to help with the humidity.
Okay.
And it really smooths that cuticle. Okay. So I prep the hair once it's towel dry.
Okay.
Prep that hair with a little bit, and a little goes a long way. You don't need a whole lot of product to saturate the hair. With natural hair, you want to use as less as possible. Okay. And just kind of go through it on the damp hair, prep it, and then blow dry it.
Okay. Now, as far as this is this complete? Like, should I leave my curls in? Are you gonna, like, you know, I'm fluffing it if I curl this at home. Like, is it a finger style? Like, would you brush this again?
It's totally a finger style. I would not go through here with a comb. You can play in it. It's totally finger. It's loose, and then what I'm going to do is take some control paste for the girls that really
That's
like
what I was going to say. The edges are...
I would take a smaller iron, but since I'm doing this at home, you can use a little smaller, like a 1/4 inch iron, but I'm just going to kind of hit her edges. She doesn't actually like
The silky edge.
Silky, silky smooth. She likes a little bit of puff at the root. And that's okay. It's okay to have that. But to get it a little slit, you want to use a little bit of control paste.
I'm being your assistant right now. So you're warming this up on the hand, and this is the Aveda control paste for those of you wondering what we're using.
I warm everything up, emulsify it in my hands before putting it on.
Okay,
just
that's
everything,
good to know.
Everything should be, you're like activating the product. So you want to kind of activate it with some heat.
Okay.
And then just kind of press her edges up some just to get away a little bit of those flyaways.
Yeah.
It's not going to be like relaxed hair, you know,
Okay.
it's going to just kind of tame her frizzies around the hairline.
Okay. And then nighttime care, what do you recommend for this?
Nighttime care, I totally recommend pin curling.
Ooh, okay.
Using either a bonnet and or silk pillowcase.
Okay.
Silk pillowcases work wonders on natural, relaxed, any kind of hair. These curls. And pin curling it is very easy.
Okay.
You get you some hairpins. You're gonna take it and roll it in your hands like this.
Lovely.
And put the pin in there.
And then you can just sleep and it can be flat and it's fine.
Yeah, and then it's gonna be that beachy, kind of sexy thing when you get up and you just let it out. And
I love this. I want to like take my fingers and like make
just
this a fair faucet do.
Yeah,
but
and you can, and the curls will be there.
Oh wow.
They're not going anywhere.
That's so pretty. Okay. Well, thanks so much for this tip.
Absolutely.
I appreciate it.